Park Bench in Fayetteville, Arkansas, and I'm here with Melody Taylor, who is the founder, I believe, of Beautiful Lives here on Township in Fayetteville. Melody, tell us more about Beautiful Lives. Why did you start it? What is its mission? What do you want people to know?
Well, Beautiful Lives Boutique is a thrift boutique for women. So in Fayetteville, Arkansas, women can come in and get affordable clothing at thrift store prices. We present it in a beautiful boutique setting, so it doesn't feel like a boutique, a thrift store.
Right.
And it's very organized, so if a woman needs to get something thrift, she can come in on her lunch break or immediately on her way home from work and go straight to a room that has the type of clothing she's looking for. It's arranged by size and by color, so it's easy to shop from.
So I can say that I personally have shopped here and gotten some great things. I come back frequently because it's really never the same place twice.
True.
You're using some students from the University of Arkansas to do your staging and things like that.
Yes.
It's not called staging.
It is.
It is, okay.
Yes.
And they do a fabulous job. How did you connect with them?
They do. Well, we knew that we needed some help in merchandising, that our merchandise comes in every day. People donate, so it's different than a regular retail store where you have the same items that you can stock. And so we need somebody who can act quickly to be able to put those donated items together in outfits that look good and that it's efficient as well and organized. And so to have students who are actually in that degree program at the University of Arkansas in apparel studies and product development, they have some expertise in that, but it's also a place where they can come and gain experience and put their hand to things that perhaps they've not done before or that we've done before, and experiment and try, and then it really does give them an opportunity to grow and develop in that field, and then it benefits our shoppers that they can come in and find outfits that are presented beautifully, put together. And so many women that we serve don't have a great sense of fashion or confidence in fashion. So to have these young ladies who are up on trends and know what looks good on women and be able to help and assist women to have what they need is just a win.
So from time to time you get brand name items in here that we would all want to wear.
We do.
So Chico's, I saw some Michael Kors back there.
Yes, yes.
What are some other brands that you have that people will want to know about?
Well, we definitely have the Chico's brand, which is a lovely piece. We have Kate Spade, some of the designer purses and shoes we get in. We also have J. Jill, Coldwater Creek, and some really even higher end pieces as well that come in. St. John's, Escada. So women in our community I've found, and we did this previously in Little Rock, they have a lot of things in their closets, but they don't want to release them to maybe some of the other places that take donations of clothing, that they feel like they're just discarded and not really presented in a way that their clothes deserve. So we've been getting a lot of great brands coming in every single day.
Awesome.
We get carloads full of clothes that come in.
So are you guys looking for donations?
Always, yes.
So what makes a great donation to Beautiful Lives?
Well, it needs to be women's clothing and in good shape, gently used. We prefer things that don't have stains or holes or that are really out of style. And what we do is when the donations do come in, we sort through and we look at every piece, we handle it, and we look at it and we look at it and ask, is this something that a customer would want in our store? So we put it on the floor if it is. If it's not, then we discard it. We actually donate it to Potter's House. They come every week and take a big truckload full. And so they use them, they sell things, but then they also sell them for rags, and there's always a place for merchandise
so
that way.
Environmentally friendly instead of throwing them away.
We also serve women in the prisons, so that we go in, one of the ministries are the nonprofits that we give our funds to, and I'll explain about that in a minute, but we take things that maybe we wouldn't sell, like t-shirts or khaki pants, that women who are coming out of prison do want.
Great.
And bras and underwear and things that they need, because when they are released from prison, there's a clothes closet, and they go there to get some things to actually exit out of the prison, because a lot of them don't have clothes. And then there's other groups of populations that have needs of clothing that we save and give away as well.
So I think one thing that's important for people to know is the mission, why you're here, and who benefits from it. And so say a little bit more about that. Who are your beneficiaries?
Marginalized women are the women and the nonprofits that we support. And what I mean is that this whole concept is a nonprofit, that it's not for profit, it's nonprofit. So that allows us to get donations donated of clothing and accessories and sell it at thrift store pricing without having to buy inventory, and then we give our profits away, the margin that we make in profit. And we do that every month, and we do that to 5 organizations that help women and children with crisis, both locally as well as globally. And at the end of our business year, we give a larger chunk to those same 5 organizations.
And if somebody wants to learn more about what those organizations are, they can check your website.
They can. We also have Instagram and Facebook.
Okay.
And we are working on our website now to update it. But yes, the basic information is there, and we're here to really not only provide affordable clothing for women who can come in our store and purchase great merchandise at thrift store prices. We also give free clothing away to the women that we take it to. But if there's a need of a woman in our community, she can come in and get free clothes as well. And then we give the profits away to organizations that help vulnerable women and children.
Okay, so I have one more question, and I don't
Yes.
know that you're going to see this coming. What made you start this?
Well, it was not planned,
Okay.
but our family really, as a family of 4 children, my husband and I, really took to heart a Bible verse that said to care for widows and orphans in distress. And so we started a nonprofit called Go Near Ministry, because when it says to look out or care for widows and orphans in distress, that means to go near, to be with them, to understand what their needs are, what are their challenges. So as a family, we started working in inner city Little Rock, and then started taking teams with suitcases full of items that an orphanage needed in Guatemala, and then moved to Africa to be right in the middle of a place where there were millions of orphans and widows in extreme poverty. And we ended up moving back to the U.S. after doing that for several years, living there and serving, and started taking teams of volunteers to go serve there. One lady went with me, and after serving and seeing who we helped, street children, beggars, women in prison, men in prison, children in prison, this very vulnerable population, she came back to Little Rock and said she wanted to help us raise money for the work we did in Africa. And it was her idea to do this. So she said, I want to call it Shop My Closet, and she invited her friends, her more wealthy friends, to go through their closets and pull those things that have been sitting there for a while, bring them to her home, and we merchandised it well, built some racks, and it was very successful. So that was a one-time event that then moved to the next season, and then moved to a brick and mortar in Little Rock.
Love it.
And it's still going on today under a different name. And so I love being able to use the excess that we have, which we women have, and turn it for good.
Yep.
To give the money away to, the populations that really need it, both here and abroad. But then also, because of that kind of lifestyle that we chose, I also had to do thrift and garage sales for children, West Little Rock.
Yeah.
And so, and I spoke and taught and had to be in places where I needed to look nice. So I went to garage sales in thrift stores, and it was so good for me and my family. So I believe in it. I also know what it's like to have needs.
And it's great for the environment too.
And it's great for the environment in every way. So I believe in it. It's a cause that I believe in. I love it because women come in every single day and they're happy. The excitement here is just, it's like an adrenaline rush because people are so happy. They get great things. They're happy about it. They love the vibe. Women love to help women, and this is a way that they can.
So if people are looking for Beautiful Lives Thrift Boutique, where would they find you?
We're at 245 East Township off of College in Fayetteville. It used to be the O'Reilly Auto Parts store, which a lot more men probably know about. Up the street a little bit from the Montessori School.
Yep.
Kind of up the street from Onyx Coffee. And
so drop your kids off at Montessori, stop at Onyx and get coffee, and come see Melody.
Yes, and we're open 6 days a week, 10 to 6. We're going to start extending our hours on Thursday and Friday nights.
Nice.
We've did a survey, and a lot of women who work really would benefit from these clothing pieces that we have, and a lot come on Saturdays. But to open it up for more working women to have on Thursday and Friday nights during the summer, we're going to start that the first week in June.
So do you need any volunteers?
Always.
Okay, so if a person wants to volunteer, they should contact you directly?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. You can email us, contact us on Facebook, call our phone number. We love to have women helping, and that's another neat thing, that we have multi-generation of women. We have older women, maybe widowed or need community, who come, and then we have kind of a middle-aged woman that comes and helps, and then we have college girls and many of it during the fall. These girls don't live in Arkansas, so they don't go home on the weekends.
Yeah.
So they like to come here and volunteer.
That's nice.
And so I love that too. I like multi-generational opportunities, so we can all learn from each other.
Well, thank you for your time. This is Melody Taylor with
Thank
Beautiful
you.
Lives Thrift Boutique here in Fayetteville. We'll talk to you soon.